Guys, welcome back to another video. We have some news about upcoming Xbox first party Avowed, as well as some rumors and some money hatting rumors going on by PlayStation. So first of all, we have this here, and it's some information about Avowed and another studio that is seemingly working on this game. It says Digimancy Entertainment Studio is collaborating in the development of Avowed. The CEO worked at Obsidian during the making of Pillars of Eternity. Also, one of the writers on Disco Elysium that worked on Pentiment now works for Digimancy. And we go over to their website. And essentially, we have here George Ziz, who they say is a veteran design lead and writer who has been developing games since 2001. And like the tweet says, worked on Pillars of Eternity, also worked on settings like The Forgotten Realms, Eberron, Lord of the Rings, and Fallout. So just a huge pedigree, and also worked on Fallout New Vegas, which is a very, very popular Fallout game. A lot of people's favorite Fallout game that came from Obsidian. And that's why people are extremely excited about Avowed as well, because they're seemingly the studio to be known to make the best Fallout game in a lot of people's minds. So Digimancy here they seem just more like a third-party support studio where they go in and they work on different types of role-playing games. From even just going over to their Twitter, they are promoting a game that they didn't create, but they say, mark your calendars, people. Stasis Bone Totem by our friends at the Brotherhood is scheduled for release May 31st, with writing from our fellow Digimancer, Wide-Eyed Waste. It's somebody here on Twitter. Actually Olga Moskvina, and they say wish listed on your favorite digital store. So they are a studio that goes and works on these other types of games, and it looks like they're here working on Avowed, which makes a ton of sense. People that have previously worked at Obsidian have made some of the beloved RPGs like Pillars of Eternity, even Disco Elysium, which was very highly acclaimed, known for its writing and known for its storytelling and choice and all that type of stuff. Working on Avowed, I think, is a pretty exciting thing, because there is a high degree of pedigree within that studio for making big RPGs. But the question is, did they just get brought in now? How long have they been working on this game? Does this mean that the game is further away than we think it is? This is a game that is going to show up at the showcase in June. My fingers crossed is that it will show up and that we're going to get a release date for this game probably sometime in 2024, whether that's holiday 2024 or in the first half of 2024. But I really hope that they do show some gameplay, because this is a game that's been announced for a while now, and people are waiting to see what is all this game is all about. Essentially, we understand it's a first person RPG in a fantasy setting where you have magic and weapons and stuff like that, but just kind of want to see how it's all going to be looking. And as I've said in previous videos, in the June showcase, when they are showing off games, I think that they need to be showing these games off running on the Xbox Series X as the main core platform, so that people can start having more confidence in what they should be expecting when playing on the Series X. One of the worst things that Redfall did for a lot of people, I believe, is that it's hurt their confidence on the Series X being the core of the Xbox brand, and people believing that games are going to be coming out and you're going to get an amazing experience on the Series X as you will be getting on PC. So I feel like going forward, especially with a game like Avowed, show this game off on the Xbox Series X, show it at the June showcase if they have good footage to show. And I think this is one of the most anticipated games coming out from Xbox Game Studios. The question as well is, will they deliver? And I think they will. I mean, Obsidian, we look at their history. They've delivered game after game that have been incredible. And I think the June showcase will do a lot of giving people a feeling as to how far along this game is and when we should be expecting it. Now we move over here to some more news that has to do with some money hatting. Some more money hatting by PlayStation. And this is a rumor right now, a rumor corroborated by more than one person. So first of all, we have here, according to Special Nick, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake might be at an upcoming PlayStation showcase. Will have some sort of exclusivity attached to it. His source said he thinks and is not 100% sure. And then we have Jess down here responding to a question asking if he thinks that Blue Point is working on this game. And he says, not sure on that. Just heard Sony landed a deal with Konami for Silent Hill, Metal Gear, and maybe even a new Castlevania. And also quote tweeting this, saying that he's heard similar things about this exclusivity. So this has been going around the rumors for a long time now, right? Silent Hill, whether it's coming, we know they are working on multiple games. And then we have Metal Gear Solid 3, which has been in the rumors for a long time that they are doing a remake. Castlevania, I think, is one of the newer ones here that we are hearing about, that potentially they're going to be making an exclusive game, or at least a timed exclusive game for PlayStation. But this is all more money hatting by the PlayStation platform. And at what point does Xbox say, oh, enough is enough, and then they're going to go out and start money hatting games so they can get huge IPs like this on to the Xbox platform? Do I want that to happen? I personally think money hatting is just bad for gamers. I wish everybody could be playing these games, but especially if the Xbox Activision Blizzard acquisition doesn't go through, they're going to have so much money that I believe the deal not going through is going to hurt access to games, as we're going to see Xbox really being more aggressive and going out and doing things like this, because these are three massive games, three massive IPs, I should say, with so much recognition, so much fandom. It will be a huge thing if it does come out that these are all only on a PlayStation 5, or at least timed exclusive on the PlayStation 5. And Xbox has to be sitting there at this point now, especially with Activision Blizzard potentially being blocked. We'll see what happens at the EU and the FTC. And if they do win their appeal with the CMA, they must be sitting there and thinking, after everything that has happened with Redfall, with the CMA stuff, they got to get more aggressive. And I think we will be seeing more stuff with the money hatting, where it may not be the exact same, and they may be doing it in different ways, not just making it exclusive to the platform, but getting a lot more games day and date into Xbox Game Pass. And that's where I think there is an advantage. Xbox can be money hatting tons of games and getting them day one into Xbox Game Pass, and potentially even still leaving them on the other platforms day one. But it will be such a huge draw over to the platform where that same stuff is not going to be available on PlayStation Plus. And if you're a PlayStation gamer, you're going to be hard pressed to decide whether you want to spend $70 on a big third-party game day one, or just go sign up to Xbox Game Pass, $15 a month to be able to play it. So we'll see what happens, but this rumor hasn't been confirmed, and potentially it will be announced if PlayStation has a June showcase sometime this year. And then finally, this last rumor here, which I'm crossing my fingers is true, because Dead Rising is awesome, especially the ones on the Xbox 360. And then they had the launch one on Xbox One, which wasn't as liked by a lot of people, but I still enjoyed it. And I thought it was actually a great launch game for the platform. And it is a rumor. Again, this is from Jess Corden saying, if you're a Dead Rising fan, there might be something on the horizon for you too. And then you have Hazard Gaming here saying Dead Rising reboot is in the works at Capcom. This comes from one of my good friends and journalist, Jess. So we'll see what happens here. I think this is something that definitely could come true. And would this be a game that would be perfect for Xbox to get day and date onto Xbox Game Pass? I think so. So we'll see if Capcom does release this. We know they have Exo Primal, which is coming to Xbox Game Pass. So I played the beta of it. It's a pretty fun game. They have that relationship with getting a Capcom game into the service. Maybe this is the next one on their slate, and maybe we'll be hearing about this at the June showcase. Now, obviously, this is all speculation, but I think we are going to see a lot more stuff leading up to the June showcase in terms of rumors, and then the June showcase will be massive if they do knock it out of the park and give us things to be excited for going forward, not only from a first party perspective, but the other thing is also just from the third party perspective. What surprises are we going to get of games that are going to be dropping in to the Xbox Game Pass service? But I will leave the video there, guys. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.